guy running with Latin. The guy run, my friend, but they're gonna catch him. You see that, my friend? They're gonna go get him. They're gonna go get him, my friend. Look.
What's up, fam? It's your boy Demuir here, purveyor of all sounds underground. Thanks for joining me on this YouTube Thursday, where we will be discussing how to punch up your snare. I got a couple of easy techniques that anyone can apply in their DAW for that. But before we jump into things, what I need you to do is to hit that subscribe button, as well as like, comment, and when you got time as well, hit the notifications to stay in tune with the new and upcoming videos that we have coming. All right, so we're going to get started here, and I'm going to show you two key techniques to punch up your snare. This is a current idea that I'm working on. The song's called Lusting You Part 2. So you can hear the snare is where it's at right now. And what I wanted to do is to cut through a bit more sharply and crisp. So what we're going to do right about now is solo the snare out. And for this particular technique, I'm actually going to end up using both techniques that I'm talking about. So the first one is simple here, is just to use your stock distortion plugin. I'm using Logic here, so I'm using what's known as Bit Crusher, and you'll hear an immediate difference when I engage it. So that's with it on. This is with it off. Again, if we turn it on, you hear a noticeable difference, and I have it that effect on at about 72.3% to be more accurate. And all this is doing is similar to what I mentioned with punching up your kick, and I think I'm doing that right here on my kick drum. I also have the Bit Crusher engaged, so you can hear the difference. It's with it off and with it on. And all the Bit Crusher does, and distortion, any sort of distortion plugin, what they do is they just add harmonics to the signal or the sample that's being played through it. So that's the first technique, is to engage distortion on the snare. I'm going to keep, let's take the kick off. I'm going to leave the Bit Crusher on just to show you how you can fatten it up even more. And this is a great plugin. It's the UAD Pultec EQP1A Legacy. I first engaged this plugin at Metalworks Studio, and the thing we were using it for was for vocals, and it was I just loved the way it would sort of lift everything up in the signal. So it does the exact same thing for drums, and in this particular case the snare. So let's have a listen to the difference. It's great. You can hear there's immediate bottom end. It's much more punchy, and you can control the frequencies here on the top end here with a bit of a boost. And it's what I love about this, because it's musical. It's not too harsh, but once you engage it, you can immediately hear the difference. So for this particular project, I'll use both techniques on this snare to punch it up. And here it is all together. There you have it. Thanks for joining me again. I hope those techniques will prove easily and readily available to you. But before you go, check out my other two videos over here. And of course, subscribe, hit like, and comment below. Peace. Before you go away, if you got some of the... Are you okay? I'm good, dude.